Awful-wedded husband.
To be my... How Barbertine's heart.
With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you. I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in here.
I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Hey everybody. Hello. We're here. We is on time. You know you got to be on time. You got to be on time. You got to stay on time. You got to stay ahead of the game so you're never late. So you can be ready for whatever the life gonna throw at you. But we are. Let's do it. We are here. We are on time. And who's the fixer now? Nicole. And can she fix it? I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if she gonna be able to fix it, girl. We're gonna see if she a girl or if she just blowing smoke. We're gonna see. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Darko. Body found. Robbery suspected. Oy. And our accessories. They're accessories. Let me go ahead and put some chapstick on. My lips is dry. You can't be up here with dry lips. That's sacrilege. Oh, I know for a month they ain't on her doorstep. What these heifers doing here? Cocked wig? Tracy? Right. Don't come asking my husband nothing. Nathaniel. That's right. Walking like a baby. Uh-huh. No. Yeah, she is. Mm-mm. Hey, Bobby. Did we continued? Girl, she ain't hurt. Oh my god. Oh, Chelsea. Girl, she not hurt. She been looking for her. I've missed Kat. Kat had a cute dress on. The wardrobe and the wiggage on this show is top tier. Oh my god. Chelsea. Oh my god, Chelsea, help. I need help. Girl, you ain't nothing wrong with you. Chelsea, didn't you just say that this girl wants you back and she's stalking you? Why are you gonna do anything with this heifer? Mm-hmm. Another robbery in a park. Hallelujah. Mm-mm. Unfortunately, if that dog is rabid, it has rabies, and there's no fixing it. Oh, looky. Here comes Cookie. Look who then brought his ass back to work. Child, I don't want to deal with Tomas this week. Which is true. Which is true. You pay the cost to be the boss. And when you the boss, you always got to do something. And you may not you got to do what's good for the business and good for the people, but you may not get respect in return. What the hell is that? What's in his hand? Oh, Connect Ted. Oh, he called Kat over to the hotel. I thought he called her to the hospital. I don't know. He was talking to Joey. Eva, Eva, let this go, cause you ain't gonna have a leg to stand on when you end up hunching on Tomas. Whatever leg that I was giving her to stand on. Sorry, I noticed that my do rag had fell on the floor and I had to go pick it up. Whatever leg or I was giving Eva, because we know her and Tomas is gonna be hooking up at some point, she don't have a leg to stand on for me. Let this go. Like, ultimately, Crewneck Ted is at fault for this. Stop trying to push them together. He tried, listen, when he was Turtleneck Ted, he tried to push Eva and Kat together and tried to make Kat like this girl. And when he found out sisters, he kept trying to push them together. It's not gonna work. Who's the rabbit dog? The rabbit dog was the bigoted busboy. No, I think she has his. No, because I don't think that's his phone. She might have did something. I'm not sure. No, I'm like, I can't get with this. Like, Eva wholeheartedly knows. Listen, the thing is, and the problem is with a lot of people. Oh, Kat just did, like, Kat put a bad taste in their mouth when she was talking about Eva's clothes. And I was like, the outfit was cute. The boots was ugly as hell. I stand 10 toes down behind that when the boots was ugly. But Kat's discernment was on point when it came to Eva. And Eva would do little things basically when it came to Kat and Ted and Nicole. And she would be egging Kat on, like, I dare you to do it again. They're not gonna believe you. I dare you to do it again. It's things like that. So it's like, I can't be team nobody because both of them are wrong in different ways. But Eva and Kat irk me in certain ways. Like, Eva, you deliberately went after Tomas because you knew he was with Kat. And based off what the preview we about to see, you either about to be slopping this man down in Orphe jeans and slopping him down in your hotel room, or it's a daydream. But if it's a daydream, okay, I'm gonna get up off you. But if it's not, you wrong. It's two left shoes for that one, and so is Tomas. Now, Evil Genuine was talking to Joey, and he was like, Vernon needs to get on the bandwagon on everything because he knows, like, I know when it comes to a rabbit doll, you gotta put it down. That's not for you to worry about, Joey. It's something for me to worry about. I gotta worry about this. And he told Tomas, Tomas, when you're the boss, you have to make decisions, and those decisions are the toughest ones you have to make. And ultimately, you will get no, like, thanks for them. But he gets some type of something, and it's like, what the hell am I looking at? I don't know if it's pictures. I don't know if somebody's threatening him. I don't know if it's sonograms. Who the hell knows? Tracy and Cockwick pulled up to the Dupree family home, and they asking about Miss Anita Vernon, talk about why she beg us back and then leave us. And Miss Anita is like, why don't you ask me for yourself? Because don't be talking to my husband about nothing that got to go on between me and you. Okay, don't you think he gonna talk me into working with y'all again? Absolutely not. Claire, what's happening? No! Girl, please don't leave us in suspense. Get this over with. Girls, he's definitely gonna piss off Cat. Why y'all here? We don't need to finish the conversation. All of them. Correct. She didn't want to talk to y'all. You stay right here. Bloodshed. Bodily harm. To the parlor. I want to be wealthy enough to have a parlor, but not, extremely like the 1% where I don't pay taxes. You don't need no goddamn liquor. That's why your wig is always cocked. And don't put no splash of nothing in hers. That's a good question. Why the hell are y'all here? I hope they bought their own plane tickets to DC. That is not what happened. This is the real Sharon. This is the real Sharon. She did open the door. Correct. It would have been something. It would have been something. She not wrong. Oh, nobody. Ain't nobody waiting for that. You don't know me. Oh, girl. She hurt herself on purpose. Chelsea, if you take her to that hospital, she don't need. Chelsea, I know you got your curly hair back in and you don't have your flat hair no more. Girl, go to hell. Chelsea, you better than me. That is not a baby. She ain't got no damn baby. She ain't got no damn baby. She ain't got no damn baby. What the hell is a bolita? That is. Where is Vanilla Bean Ashley? Where is Vanilla Bean Ashley when I need her? Where is Vanilla Bean Ashley when I need her? Vanilla Bean, somebody's Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean Ashley. Vanilla Bean. Girl, come on. I need you to come tell this man she ain't had no damn ultrasound, Vanilla Bean. Her name not even on the thing. Your name's supposed to be on your ultrasound. I don't have kids, but I do have nieces and nephews. And my sister is younger than me, and I was very much able to see my mom's sonogram when she was pregnant with my sister. And also, my grandma for the longest time had my mom's sonograms from when she was pregnant with me, and I was able to see the name around it. Somebody, Vanilla Bean, yoo-hoo! Hey girl, I'm gonna need you to come tell Evil Genuine that lie. She ain't pregnant. She's not pregnant. Chelsea too damn nice. I feel like they have either really sheltered Chelsea or Chelsea ain't never dealt with crazy before. Like, she thinks she's dealt with crazy, but she ain't dealt with crazy. Because I would have called 911. Yeah, we have an emergency. She tripped and fell and cracked her head open. Why don't you just come over? Yeah. Yeah, do something like that. Because Alan is sitting up here like, oh my God, you want to play doctor with me? It is like, what part of you need to go to a hospital and see a doctor said Chelsea wants to play doctor? Girl, Chelsea decided to take the crazy lady to the hospital because she tripped on a crack outside and deliberately cracked her head open because she been following Chelsea around trying to get some Uchi cat out of her. Y'all better watch her. She's obsessed. Why you so obsessed with me? Well, I wanna know. She said she 10 weeks. She said she 10 weeks, but the first sonogram we saw, that baby was bigger than everything. But she says she 10 weeks, but oh, she's having cravings. You're not even out of the first trimester yet. You're not. You're not. Now, Eva then got Kat down there to the hotel room talking about, I need to talk about something. It's about the accreditation. Kat thinks she about to sell her down the river, and it's like, I don't think she about to sell her down the river. But what she is going to do is she going to take your man. I'll take your man right out the box and put him under my padlock. Go roll your eyes and stomp your feet. Oh, huffing and puffing like a dog in heat. You call me the butcher if you got beef, so scram. You know who I am. I take your man. That's basically the time Eva is on with Kat. She gonna take her man. But we gonna see whatever is happening down to the hotel room. And then Sharon and Tracy up there trying to play in Miss Anita's face. And Miss Anita was like, I opened the door, but y'all never fully walked through it. Because that y'all fully walked through it, it wouldn't have been a problem in trying to do different things. Y'all always trying to find a reason to be mad at her, and ultimately y'all was two grown ass women making a decision to throw Barbara away and follow the money. No, ain't no taking her side and doing that. She deliberately has been going after Tomas since she realized months ago him and Kat were a thing. She saw that they were a thing when they had breakfast together at the country club and deliberately ran into him. This has not been about, like, she likes him and they have chemistry, but that's up to do to somebody all because you don't like them. Girl, shut up. Girl, mind your business. What the hell is a bolita? No, you don't need to know. Now mind your own goddamn business. Girl, stop asking questions. Ew. I'm disgusted. As long as nobody tells her, she don't find out. Child, please. Oh, girl, we could tell. Especially with that cocked wig. I could have told y'all that. Y'all didn't need that man to tell y'all nothing. Sharon, go to hell. Oh God, here she go. I'm not. I don't want to go back and forth about the goddamn past either. The past is the past, and the past is gonna stay there. Mm. Now, Cat, that's so rude. No, the business world will care. No, the business world will care. This has been Cat's. Ted is so damn slow because this has been Cat's issue from the very beginning. Before they knew that Eva, before he knew that Eva was his daughter, he was treating Eva more like a daughter than Cat, and basically telling Cat that she just let Eva do whatever the hell Eva wanted to do, and then trying to force them together, and now playing in your daughter's face. I'm telling you now, if him and Leslie end up together, him and Cat's relationship is DONE. Vanilla Bean. Mm-hmm. Good catch. Learn to take a compliment. That's right, Madison. What the hell are you doing here with her? I can't I can't be Team Eva, I can't be Team Cat. Both of them have things that they jacked up on. Like Cat is jacked up on having to practice loose accreditation to get back at Cat. No, to get back at Eva. Eva is messed up for not only deliberately going after Tomas, but also being a helping hand and her mama running, like playing a role and basically destroying the family that Cat and them knew. And let's be honest, if we could all be honest with each other, if somebody deliberately played a part in a plan to like destroy your mother's life and to embarrass her in front of a room full of people in the world, you wouldn't be on her team. You wouldn't be cool. You wouldn't be trying to rock with them, no way. And ultimately, Eva, whether she knew it or not, was very complicit in Laura being ran off the road and the potassium shot that her mama gave to Laura. So ultimately, and then trying to hide evidence. and then hiding evidence. Like, Eva is not the good girl everybody wants to make her seem like. And she should have told, and it all comes down to Eva, and I said this from the very beginning for everybody who was here when we started this, Eva should have told him from the very beginning. Then we wouldn't have had to put up with her and Kat going back and forth, back and forth, just constantly going back and forth on stuff. Because had she said, we're related, you're my father, it would have been it still would have been jacked up, because then, you have to explain to Kat and Nicole and the rest of the family how Eva is your child. But it would have been better than what happened at that country club at the anniversary. And then also, Eva shouldn't be working for him because she does not have the qualifications to do so, and it's very much given nepotism. And he shouldn't have forced / blackmailed and / manipulated Kat into helping her get caught up to speed. What it really boils down to, you should have promoted somebody who was already in the office and knew the system and everything. And then, of course, she needed a job. He should have promoted somebody who was already in the office and knew how everything worked, and then gave Eva their job and had her learn from there. Oh, I've been on you can ask anybody. I've been on the even Kat are twin sisters tip. And no, I do not agree that that Kat is Leslie's daughter. She hates Kat. She absolutely positively hates her. She hates her because she is the reason why her Nicole being pregnant with Kat is the reason why Wiki Wonder lost that man. She was wrong for what she did and making him lose accreditation. She was wrong for that. But ultimately, he shouldn't have manipulated her into helping. You should have got somebody else to do it. So yeah, she got the accreditation back for the practice. He telling her to take a day off, and he's like, "Oh my God, you're so good," and boasting about her in Kat's face, and it's just like, this is not doing anything for you and Kat's relationship. This isn't. And Kat's reputation in the business world just took a hit. It doesn't matter if it's fashion, it's business, so it just took a hit. So that's crazy. Vanilla Bean Ashley is upset about the making me jealous thing, and it's just like, child, Shanice don't care. And Chelsea then came up into the hospital with Allison on her arms, and Madison was like, "What the hell is going on here?" No, I'll get back to this question later. Mm-mm. Yes. Mm. Yes. Your girlfriend. Allison's crazy. Ted wants all his kids to get along, but you still trying to force everybody to be cool is not gonna help. Oh, Sharon, shut up. Sharon getting on my damn nerves. We teammate makes the dream work, but somebody quit the team. I would quit the team too if I had to look at your wig. You used to be 4 sides, but then y'all made the decision to get rid of Barbara. Where's Dante Green? Bring him up in here. I want to see this mess. And won't. But they was 2 grown ass women who made the decision to follow you. I still don't think Barbara wrote that letter to her. I think Sharon wrote that letter to her. No, because Sharon got too much. Who Sharon? Ted's trying to make it up to Eva because Leslie lied to him saying the baby's dead. Leslie should have told him, I'm going to keep the baby. She didn't tell him that the baby was dead. He didn't even know she was pregnant. She got paid off to go away. She never told him. He never knew about no child. Mm. Oh, bitch. Catch up. It won't. Well, you did it. Why are you mad at? She is no. She's not to blame for the affair. She is to blame. She is partially to blame for how it came out. He didn't want. No, that's not what happened. That's what she said happened, but that's not what happened. See, there crew neck Ted go again, making excuses. Talk about that wasn't Eva. No, Eva was complicit. Yes. Cat's hurting inside. She definitely is hurting inside. See, that's not what that is. She's not jealous of her because she's better than her. Her life went into a tailspin when everything, like when Eva popped up. Her parents basically told her, you need to stop worrying about her. You don't need to worry about her. Stop being mean to her, or you won't like the consequences. Her parents went from being on her side to being on Eva's side at every single turn. Eva's a goddamn snake. And then everything happened at the country club, and then it's just like Cat's not supposed to got Cat's not supposed to care. Like ultimately, it's been first of all, Nicole has very much been looking for an excuse to get out of her marriage because if you wanted your marriage, you would have been in counseling or something like that. Ted is so damn stupid because he keeps allowing Wiggy Wonder to be around him, and then when it comes to Cat is hurt. Like her father. If we just gonna be honest, everybody knows the first man to ever break your heart in this world is going to be your father, and that's specifically for women. The first man to ever break your heart will be your father. And some get their hearts broken before they're even born because their fathers aren't there. Or eventually you grow up and you realize that your parent isn't this superhuman, they're this flawed individual. And Kat didn't realize how flawed her father really was. And now everybody's expecting Kat just to get over it and leave it alone and just be happy that you have a sister. And it's just like, no, no, the man who I thought was like the man or the idea of the man who I thought of my father is not that person anymore. My mother's heart was broken and she got humiliated in front of the whole world. My half sister wants my man. Me and my half sister have been going back and forth for this entire time, and she wants is giving like she wants my entire life, and I'm just supposed to be okay with it. And then her mother rolled up on me like I was in a training bra and all, but threatened me before I even knew what the situation was. So yes, I understand where Kat is coming from, and the fact that she is deeply hurting and she doesn't know how to work that out. She needs to go talk to a therapist. But I also understand the whole Eva of the situation, and how, Eva's mother manipulated and gaslit her, and her mother is very much a narcissist and is very much been verbally and emotionally abusing her for a very long time. But with Kat and Eva, that gives them no excuse for the things that they do. And for Eva, if what they played in the preview happens, you can't come back from this, because you deliberately set your sights on him when you realized that they were a thing. I can agree. Eva should have took the evidence. She should have took the evidence to the cops. She should have took the evidence to the cops and let the chips fall where they may. But she's still so desperately like, oh, this is my mother. I need to stick beside her. And we being 1,000, if we're gonna keep it a buck, has she threw her mother under the bus and told the police everything from the very beginning when Jacob questioned her? Kat would have been more likely to be like on her side, or it would have been more likely to be like, Kat, you need to leave her alone because she didn't told the truth about everything. But she didn't did that because she's too busy trying to protect Wiggy Wonder, because deep down inside, Eva wants Wiggy Wonder and Ted to be in this relationship so she could have the family she always wanted, and it's not gonna work. She lied and she manipulated her way into their lives, and the only person who had the discernment to say something not right with her is Kat. And everybody told Kat she was crazy as hell when she was telling all of this. Now Triple H is over there in Evil Genuine's office talking about, oh, I'm so worried about you possibly having another stroke if you going back over there with the Duprees and stuff like that, because you need to be here for this baby. Ain't no baby, and he ain't gonna have no other stroke. And if you find out that Danny has moved on with her life, he definitely gonna try to take his ass back over there. As it pertains to what's happening with the articulates, it wouldn't matter if they recognize that they had a fourth member or not. Them women don't want anything from Miss Anita but her money and her name, so they can build their careers off her back like they felt like she built her career off of theirs. And at the end of the day got to end before that day ends. I'm sick of them. Somebody get Dante Green on the line so we can find out that Sharon wrote the letter to Miss Anita, and that Sharon was an intricate part in why the group decided to dump Barbara, because she possibly thought she was going to be the lead singer. Who else am I missing? Oh, and then Madison is down there asking Chelsea questions about her bringing Allison up in there. And she's like, so did you see her trip and fall? And she was like, no, but she was bleeding and I wouldn't have put her in an Uber because I wouldn't want her to bleed out or anything. So it's asking questions like, why is she following you? We all know she's a stalker. We all know she's a stalker. So there's nothing more we can really do with this situation. She's a stalker and she's gonna continue to stalk y'all until she get what she want. She's obsessed with Chelsea. Crazy as hell. If I once again I've said this and I'll say it again, had Eva told the truth from the very beginning, had she told the truth from the very beginning, Kat probably would have been willing to build a relationship with her. But because she didn't, ain't no relationship. And that's another thing. Every time they talk to Tomas, both of them are throwing each other under the bus. And that's another thing. She so desperately wants to fit in Kat's shoes and feels like her relationship is leveraged on being able to live up to Kat. and this is something that irritates me with Tomas. Kat isn't allowed to say anything bad about Eva in front of him, but when him and Eva are talking, he let Eva dog Kat the fuck out. Crewneck's head. Ooh, Crewneck's head. Oh Lord. Listen, at this point in time, yeah, you ain't been a shining example. I mean, she's not lying. She is telling on herself, but she's not lying. Like, y'all so desperately want Kat to trust Eva, but it's like I couldn't trust her if her mama was still in her life. And Kat talked too damn much and telling on herself, but she's also not lying. You are naive to Eva as well as her mother, just like Tomas is. And Tomas ain't shit because you stay letting Eva talk trash. You keep allowing Eva to talk trash about Kat to your face and you take it as gospel. But anytime Kat tries to say something about Eva, you shut that shit down. She deliberately did that. She deliberately did that, Chelsea. She deliberately banged her head on the sidewalk to see you. Girl, don't make me throw something at you. Allison is crazy. Oh, look at him talking to the girls, being an orator, trying to get them back together. I wouldn't go back to them heifers. That's just me. Girl, fuck the articulates. Because they both wrong. When it comes down to it, Kat and Eva are both wrong. Kat do shit. Eva do stuff to Kat, but Eva, this has been a consistent thing when it comes to Tomas. Been after him since the very beginning. I can't respect how Kat or Eva move. I can't be on nobody's team. Chad, they gonna break up again. They gonna break up again. It don't matter that he talked them into getting back together. They gonna break up again. They gonna break up again. Better together, sisters forever. Sisters for about 5 seconds, and then when they feel like Miss Anita doing too much, girl, we don't like you. But I guess the articulates is back on. Good for them. Kat and Eva are both wrong. And once again, I can't stand Tomas. You allow Eva to talk trash about Kat, and you listen to it, and you feed into it. But the moment Kat says something about Eva, it's a goddamn problem. You know what I think? I think you shouldn't have gone with Kat in the first place. I think you should have went with Eva and been done with it. And Crew Neck Ted better not get back with Wiggy Wonder, but I feel like Crew Neck Ted is that damn dumb and that damn naive when it comes to the Eva and the Wiggy Wonder of it all. I think he's that naive to it all. But I guess the articulates are back together again. It's only gonna last for 5 seconds before they start arguing. So there's that. Nobody has time for that, but that's what's happening at this point. So congratulations. Surprise, surprise. Good for them. Love that for them. Love that for them. Shanice, let's talk about Vanilla Bean Ashley being upset with Shanice being on the phone with Derek. And she heard Shanice say, making, Ashley jealous. And she was like, so we're not going to talk about you deliberately trying to make me jealous? Whoever you were talking to on the phone. It's just like, girl, it's not that deep. They really try to make you jealous so you take your ass back to Dry Firefighter Waffle Man. I bet you his waffles and his pancakes be sopped up when it comes to Shanice. But what you is dry. Dry. Yeah, he's thinking about making partner and staying close to the Duprees, but seeing as how you possibly gonna end up slobbing Eva down and Orphe Jeans and end up in that hotel room with her, that's not gonna make you partner, and that's not gonna get you close to the Duprees. Because let's be clear, Martin, Smitty, Ted, and Daddy Dupree all warned him at that fashion show. You don't have to worry about us if you hurt Kat. You gotta worry about Kat if you hurt Kat. And Evil Genuine warned him about going after Kat and not to try her, because even though I'm not married into the family no more, that's still my niece. Tomas about to fuck up his entire life. But listen, if he want to do that, let him do that. Nobody's saying he doesn't have a right. Crew Neck Ted don't have a right to know his daughter. What we're saying is he needs to stop trying to force a relationship between Eva and all the children. If they're going to build a relationship, it's going to come naturally instead of trying to force a situation. When you try to force people into stuff, they rebel, they rebuff, and they're going to do everything but what you want them to do. I'm that type of person. Don't try to force me to do nothing, because if you try to force me to be cool with somebody or start a relationship with someone or be around people or do something, I'm going to do the opposite, and I'm going to be as stubborn as possible while doing the opposite. I'm waiting for Carter and Nicole to go on a date too, since she don't want this marriage no more. He probably would try to fight that man. Nicole don't do it, and it's just like, Nicole is definitely gonna do it. He's very much a peacemaker. He is a simp for you, girl. He paid about $20,000 for your dress. It's too. Listen, I love Daddy Dupree. He was like, listen, I had that speech and I was like this close to being like Beyonce, Meg Stallion, Mariah Carey, but I thought too much. Aww. They're loving and they hugging it out. And she was like, we're gonna work it out, everything. We're gonna work everything out. You ain't finna discover this. Why would you tell? Why would you? And he's it because he is hanging out with. He looking for a reason to get away from Kat. Uh-huh. You've been wanting to get away from her. Get your hands off that woman. Tomas is so ugh. In a relationship. She said she didn't fall. She about to say her husband put hands on her, which is then gonna try to get Chelsea to be even more in her orbit, which is gonna mess up the relationship between her and Madison. We don't know where her husband is. She probably killed her husband. He about to tell Eva that that's the reason, is probably a good reason why him and Kat didn't have sex. That's what he about to tell her. Maybe this is a good reason why we didn't have sex. Tomas is ugh. Tomas is so, I don't know how to explain it. He just irks my spirit. If you didn't want to be with her, then you should have told her you didn't want to be with her. If you didn't want to be in a relationship with Kat, you should have told Kat you didn't want to be in a relationship. She still think you into her, but you've been talking behind her back and not pillow talking, but pretty damn close to pillow talking with Eva, talking trash about her and saying she's not the person I thought she was, and telling Eva her business. If you didn't want to be with her, you shouldn't have started anything with Kat. If you thought or felt like you had feelings for Eva, you should have broken off with Kat. He should have been honest with Kat about this situation. Oh, Kat's stuck in this loop of revenge. Eva's in the loop of revenge too. She's no better than Kat, and Kat's no better than her. They two sides of the same damn coin. But you constantly allow Eva to dog Kat out to your face, and you sit up there and agree with her about everything. No, Eva's gonna do it because Eva laid eyes on him months ago at that country club when him and Kat were sitting there and eating breakfast, and it was Wiggy Wonder who told her to back off of him, and she did not. Eva, if y'all aren't twins, y'all are definitely half sisters, and you definitely your mama's daughter with this one. And Tomas, you trifling as hell, especially because Tomas is also with Kat. Like, you done already had issues with Kat from the very beginning, since you want to judge her, like asking her to ask Naomi to drop the case. We're not going to forget about that. Or the fact that you are spying on them. Thank you, Evil Genuine, for reminding us that he is spying on the Hamilton girls by way of dating Kat. Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me that not only did you and Kat have a rocky start from the beginning because you tried to get Naomi to drop that case against the law firm, you're also spying on the Hamilton girls by way of being in a relationship with Kat. You stay telling Eva Kat's business and dogging her out and going along with what she has to say about Kat, and then you playing in her goddamn face. Oh no, get him the fuck out of my face. She's not gonna do that. She wants him. She wants him, and he wants her. Because when they almost kissed in that hotel room, he said, "We can't because I'm with Kat." Correct? You. That's exactly what you did, Vanilla Bean. Mm. Tell her, Shanice. Shanice said, "You the one who was on all about Andre, and I have no problem with you being greedy. I have no problem with you being greedy, but don't step to me about nothing when you doing the same damn thing." Clock her. I don't believe her. Girl, I don't believe her. Mm. Mm-mm. Girl, she lying. He's lying. He gonna say something to her about it. You not trustworthy your damn self. This is the problem. This is the problem the cat has with y'all. Being hugged up and holding hands and being intimate. Bitch. Did I just see what I just saw? Tell me if I'm wrong. Did I just see them two slapping each other down in Norfolk jeans? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Everybody going who ain't supposed to be going. So I actually saw them slapping each other down in Norfolk jeans. Bitch, you know what? See, if y'all want me to be mad at Cat, y'all want me to be mad at Cat. I'm not mad at her for a motherfucking thing. They about to go get down into. They about to go down to that hotel room and get down. I just must know it. And Cat wouldn't be wrong for going the fuck off. Child, Triple H talking about I ever see if I ever see you spying on my our child like that. What child? Y'all don't have no baby. If you don't take your ass out of this office, very much secrets. What the hell did she just call? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something not right. Who the hell is she talking to? I'm sick of everybody. I'm sick of Tomas. I'm sick of Eva. I'm sick of Cat. I'm sick of Crewneck Ted. I'm sick of Evil Genuine. I'm sick of Triple H. I'm sick of the articulates. I'm sick of Martin. I'm sick and tired and through with everybody. So you mean to tell me this entire time, y'all, everybody felt like, oh, Cat ain't got nothing to worry about. Cat ain't got nothing to worry about. And here these two dummies go slobbing each other down in Orphe jeans. Allison lying about their husband. If nothing else, I believe she probably took her husband out. And I want to know who the hell Triple H is talking to. Child, this was messy as hell. But with that being said, that was it for today. We will be back here. It's 7 o'clock on a dot. I'm in my desk chair watching NXT. I gotta figure out how to make that rhyme better. We'll be back here at 7 o'clock. But Kat was right. Kat was right. Because that's some nasty shit right there. That is some dirty, despicable, disgusting. How dare you? How dare you play in that girl face like that? You ain't never liked her before. She ain't call her about June. She don't even know about June. You ain't even like her. You were using her. You were using Kat this entire time. Get him out my face. Get him out my face, Your Honor. Let's get Kat a new man. Let's get her somebody who gonna love her. Ugh. At first, I was like, oh no, I have to defend Tomas because I hate defending men. I don't get it. But he wrong his two left shoes for this one. He wrong his two left shoes for this one. And so was Eva. But with that being said, she was looking at a picture of that. No, she was looking at that sonogram, that fake ass sonogram, and then she called somebody and was like, I'll be in touch. I don't know who she called. I don't know what's going on. But it's probably somebody who gonna have that baby for them. It's probably somebody who gonna have that baby for them. But with that being said, we will be back here tomorrow on the dot at 1 o'clock. Okay? We will be back here at exactly 1 p.m. or 1 o'clock. Yeah. For Beyond the Gates, but I'll be back tonight at 7 for NXT because it's gonna get messy as hell down there. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and share me with your people. Don't forget to hit those links in the description box down below. Vote.gov, vote.org, and make sure you're registered to vote. Because girl, I don't know if y'all know, but they over here trying to take y'all rights and just trying to destroy the world. And we got to vote. Voting is a thing. The people about to get out here and try to get y'all to vote. Y'all gotta vote in the little elections, the medium-sized elections, and the big elections, because it's a trickle-up system, not a trickle-down. And who you vote in for your, your committees and your districts is important because that's who's gonna get y'all the funding for stuff. I'm just gonna be honest, just being real. But with that being said, I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye.